ओम नमः शिवाय मोर स्नेहर छात्र छात्री माने दीपुसर ज्ञानदीप यूट्यूब चैनल को स्वागत करुच्ची। आज पिलामाने प्लस टू सेकेंड आर्ट्स कॉमर्स साइंस पिलामानक पई इंग्लिश रो गोटे सुंदर वीडियो नहीं आसी। पिलामान देखो गतकाली मो फ्रोज रे बछा बछा दुई मारिकिया क्वेश्चन आलोचना करी जहाँकि पिलामान द्वारा बहुत आदृत होता। ये बहुत सारा पिला माने कमेंट करते सारा स्टोरी एवं पोएम रे सिलेक्शन क्वेश्चन पाई आज पिला माने मो नन डिटेल रो जो चारोटी विषय रही तार बछा बछा दुई मारिकिया क्वेश्चन नहीं आसी तुम मान सहित आज आलोचना करी। विषय गुड़िक हूँ मिस्ट्री ऑफ मिसिंग केव, दी मंकीज पाव, माई मदर, स्टे हंग्री स्टे फॉलिस। ये चारोटी विषयर बछा बछा दुई मारिकिया क्वेश्चन पिला नोट कर देछि। खाली आज तुम मान सहित आज आलोचना करी। पिला देख ये क्वेश्चन गुड़िक देख फाइनाल एग्जाम रे निश्चित आसो। प्रथम आम जा मिस्ट्री ऑफ मिसिंग केव रो तार गाल्पिक अच्छा मनोज दास। तार बछा बछा दुई मारिकिया क्वेश्चन गुड़ी गला। प्रथम क्वेश्चन होची What was the significance of Sri Maharana's house in the village? द्वितीय क्वेश्चन How did Sri Maharana's reputation change after India's independence? এটা বহুত ইম্পর্টেন্ট क्वेश्चन পিলা মানে পরীক্ষারে সবল আসে। How did Sri Maharana reputation change after India's independence? Third question What was the role of Babu Birokisar in Sri Maharana's political debut? পরীক্ষার এটা মধ্যে আছে ইম্পর্টেন্ট বহুত পাখাপাখি ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোশ্চেন को আলোচনা করছি। What was the role of Babu Birokisar in Sri Maharana's political debut? 4 নম্বর কোশ্চেন What preparation did Sri Maharana make for the reception of Babu Birokisar? What preparation did Mr. Maharana make for the reception of Babu Birokisar? 5 নম্বর কোশ্চেন What was unusual about the song composed for the minister's reception? What was the unusual about the song composed for the minister's reception? 6 নম্বর How did Sri Maharana and his friend reacts to the minister's decision to walk through the village? How did Sri Maharana and his friends react to the minister's decision to walk through the village? 7 number question Describe the scene at Sri Maharana's house when the minister arrived. 8 number What did Chandu do when he approached the minister's cabin? It's a very important question. What did Chandu do when he approached the minister's cabin? 9 number How did Sri Maharana and the other patriots react to the loss of the minister cab? 10 number question बहुत important What did the minister react to the mysterious disappearance of his cab? How did the minister react to the mysterious disappearance of the cab? 11 number How did Sri Maharana react to Jandu approaching with the minister cab? 12 number What was the minister reaction upon seeing Jandu with the cab? এটা বহুত ইম্পর্টেন্ট ছয়। What was the minister reaction upon seeing Jandu with the cab? এবে আলোচনা করিবা দি monkeys paw W.W. Jacobs ক দ্বারা রচয়িতা monkeys paw তার ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোশ্চেন গুড়ি হল How does Mr. White feel about living in their isolated location? How was Mr. White feel about living in their isolated location? What was the significance of monkey's paw in the story? 3 number What tragic news does the stranger bring to the White family? এটা বহুত ইম্পর্টেন্ট What tragic news does the stranger bring to the White family? 4 number What is Mrs. White's reaction when she learns about Herbert's death? What is Mrs. White's reaction when she learns about Herbert's death? 5 number What does Mrs. White demand Mr. White to do with the monkey's paw after Herbert's death? What does Mrs. White demand Mr. White, Mrs. White demand Mr. White to do with the monkey's paw after Herbert's death? 6 number, what is Mr. White's fear regarding wishing Herbert back to life? 7 number, what happens when Mrs. White tries to open the door to Herbert? 8 number, what does Mrs. White do with the monkey's paw just before door is opened? 9 number question, what is revealed about the monkey's paw after the third wish? পরীক্ষার এটা পিলামান আছে, what is revealed about monkey's paw after the third wish? 10 number, what role does the character of surrogate Major Morris play in the story? Both important. What role does the character of surrogate Major Morris play in the story? 11 number question, what is the dramatic irony in the scene where Mrs. White makes her wish, his wish? 12 number question, बहुत important. What is the final outcome of the White family's use of the monkey's paw? What is the final outcome of White family's use of the monkey's paw? My mother, তারপর আলোচনা করিবা my mother, গাল্পিক অছন্তি, স্টোরি টেলর অছন্তি, চার্লিন চাপলিন, এটা তাঙ্কর গোটে অটোবায়োগ্রাফি। এটা বহুত ইম্পর্টান্ট কোশ্চেন, পরীক্ষার সবুলে আর কোশ্চেন গুড়িক আসিথায়। প্রথম কোশ্চেন, হোয়াট ওয়ার দি মেন রিজনস ফর দি ফাদার্স সেপারেশন ফ্রম দি নেরেটর্স মাদার? হোয়াট ওয়ার দি মেন রিজনস ফর দি ফাদার্স সেপারেশন ফ্রম দি নেরেটর্স মাদার? দ্বিতীয় কোশ্চেন, হাউ ডিড দি নেরেটর্স মাদার cope with her declining voice and subsequent career difficulties? Third question, what were the primary reasons for the narrator's father downfall and early death? What were the primary reasons for the narrator's father's downfall and early death? 4 number, how did the narrator's mother manage her career and finances after the separation? Next question देखो, how did the narrator's mother manage her career and finance after the separation? Both important. 5 number question, describe the narrator actions during his first performance and audience response. 6 number question, explain how the narrator's mother financial situation after her loss of voice. 7 number question, what role did religion play in the narrator's mother's life following her loss of voice? 8 number, how did the narrator's mother involvement with the church affect her social life and employment opportunities? Stay hungry, stay foolish ଏବେ ଆଲୋଚନା କରିବା ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଚାପ୍ଟର ଷ୍ଟୋରିର। ଆଉ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଷ୍ଟୋରି ଟେଲର ଅଛନ୍ତି ଷ୍ଟିଭ୍ ଜବ୍ସ। ପ୍ରଥମ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍, why did Steve Jobs initially chose to drop out of Reed College and how did he feel about the decision later on? এটা বহুত ইম্পর্টেন্ট ছুয়া। Why did Steve Jobs initially chose to drop out of Reed College and how did he feel about his decision later on? দ্বিতীয় কোশ্চেন, what did Steve Jobs learn from his experiments of dropping out and living in less comfortable condition? 3 number, what does Steve Jobs mean when he says you can only connect that doors looking backwards? 4 number, why was Steve Jobs biologically mother initially hesitant to let him be adopted by his parents? এটা বহুত ইম্পর্টেন্ট। why was Steve Jobs biological mother initially hesitant to let him be adopted by his parents? 5 number, how did Steve Jobs view the relationship between his college experience and his later career success? 6 number, how did Steve Jobs firing from Apple ultimately benefit his career and personal life? How did Steve Jobs firing from Apple ultimately benefit his career and personal life? 7 number, how did Steve Jobs describe his emotional state and professional outlook after leaving Apple? 8 number क्वेश्चन बहुत इंपोर्टेंट पिला माने एटा परीक्षार सबले तांकर आसे क्वेश्चन टी हाउ डिड स्टीव जॉब्स व्यू रोल ऑफ फेलियर इन हिज लाइफ एंड करियर 9 number हाउ डिड स्टीव जॉब्स एक्सपीरियंस विथ कैंसर इन्फ्लुएंस हिज व्यूज ऑन लाइफ एंड डेथ 10 number what was the significance of the quota stay hungry stay foolish in Steve Jobs approach পরীক্ষার এটা सबले आसे যে what was the significance of the quote stay hungry stay foolish in Steve Jobs speech 11 number question last question पिला माने how did Steve Jobs reflect on the nature of life a personal fulfillment in his speech এটা বহুত ইম্পর্টেন্ট क्वेश्चन পরীক্ষার আছে বর্তমান পিলা মানে মু চারটি স্টোরি র সমস্ত বচ্চা বচ্চা দি মারিকে আলোচনা কলি পরবর্তী ভিডিওরে মু ইয়ার উত্তর গুড়িক আলোচনা করিবি এবং যদি ভিডিওটি ভাল লাগଥାଏ নিহাতি লাইক করিব চ্যানেল কু সাবস্ক্রাইব করিব সাঙ্গ মানকু শেয়ার করিব কমেন্ট নিশ্চয় করিব এবং আম চ্যানেল সহিত পরীক্ষা পর্যন্ত নিশ্চয় জড়িত হয়ে রহিব কারণ মু চেষ্টা করিবি কিপরি পিলা মান তুমি ইংলিশ র অধিকରୁ ଅଧିକ নম্বর ରଖିବ।